Welcome to Women Talk, the Inside Empowerment Radio Show live right here on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and all your podcast platforms. I'm your host, Sharita Berry, and welcome to today's podcast. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's podcast. I know it's been a long time. We're here at the tail end of 2022, and we're closing out with a bang. First of all, I want to let everyone know that I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful to all our listeners, returning listeners, first-time listeners, all our supporters that took the time out to come and just either listen to our podcast, support our podcast, leave us a comment. I want to say thank you to all the guests that has been on our podcast. Thank you for taking the time out your busy schedule, dropping by, stopping by, giving us some wisdom nuggets, sharing your knowledge, sharing information, giving us some pointers. Come on now. I'm excited. Are you excited? 2022. For a lot of us, it's been some ups and downs, but come on, you know the good outweighs the bad. A lot of things took place in 2022. COVID, a lot of people have transitioned. People lost their loved ones, and people still, losing jobs, and so much that took place. We have Ukraine and Russia still going at it, hoping that we see a brighter light at the tunnel and all things come to an end, and that they come to agreement. We know that Joe Biden is planning to run for the 2024 presidential race again. And also Trump has put in his bid to run again. So we can't wait to see what that looks like come 2024. So many different things. The educational department stamp is on hold for the loan forgiveness for a lot of people around the world. And people keeping their fingers crossed and praying and hoping that the Supreme Court will lift it and allow that to go through. There are a lot of petitions that is taking place around the world, around the country. One is for the student loan. A lot of things is for marijuana. Different things is taking place in different communities and different nations around the world, around the country. World hunger is still an issue. Come on, we got to fight and come up with a solution to end world hunger. So much is taking place in 2022. Let's see. The cost of living is on the rise. Inflation is here. And I think we're seriously in a recession. You can't tell me we're not, because the food prices have gone up. Rental properties have skyrocketed. And it's ridiculous because we have now a lot of people that used to making 6 and 10 digits are no longer making those digits and had to settle for a job making less than what they used to work, and now they have to leave their homes, sell their houses, and move back in with their parents or another family member just to make ends meet. It's going back to those days where we move back into families, coming together, supporting each other, and making it happen. Come on now. That's what it is come to. I just watched a TikTok on the other day where a young lady said, a lot of things took place in her life and she had to move back in with her mom. A lot of people does it. I did it one time. A lot of people are doing it right now, moving back to their parents' house, or they're coming together with siblings, aunts and cousins, and, you name it. And they're working together, work this thing out. Because I'm telling you, the cost of a rental property, you won't believe how high rental properties have gone up. And the reason why is because when COVID came in, bam, a lot of people lost their job, couldn't pay their rent, mortgage, and all that craziness. And landlords wanted that money. So nowadays you got to make 10 times the rent just to afford a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom. I remember a couple of months back where a TikToker went on TikTok and he said his daughters wanted to get their own place. Now, they had to make 10 times the rent just to rent a 2-bedroom apartment. I think it was somewhere in Dallas, Texas. I'm not sure where. Or Atlanta. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, though. And he was like, my 24-year-old daughters don't make $5,000 a month. And I was like, yeah, most 24-year-olds do not make $5,000 a month. But it's something that you run across a 24-year-old making $5,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? So he had to get the apartment for them so they can have a place to stay. So much is taking place. I've seen people lose their houses because they no longer can't afford rent. Rent nowadays, you get a 2-bedroom nowadays like $1,500. A studio apartment you in probably New York City run you about almost close to $3,000, which is ridiculous. Whew, you think we lived on Fantasy Island somewhere? I'm just saying. Don't quote me on now. Hashtag IJS. So much is taking place. So much is taking place. Good things on the horizon, though. You know, a lot of us are looking forward to 2023. We're looking forward to what 2023 will have in store for us. You know, we lost a lot of celebrities this year. A lot of celebrities. One of my favorites, too, Angela Lansbury. She was one of my favorite celebrities. You remember Bedknobs and Broomsticks? I love that show. It was about Walt Disney. And she also was a star of Murder, She Wrote. I love that show, too. I used to watch that all the time when it used to come on television, Murder, She Wrote. But we lost some prominent people in history. We lost some prominent people in acting, music, and politics as well. Well-known people. You know, Angela Lansbury, to name one. We lost Betty Davis. Who else, if I can think of the top of my head? Let's see. Irene Curran. She was amazing on Fame, which was a television show that used to come on television when I used to come up. Fame! I want to live forever. Yeah, Irene Curran. Good show. Good show. Good show. I want to say she was the sister to Whatchcom, but I'm not sure. But I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, Irene Curran, we lost. She was another good one that we lost. And also we lost the Queen Elizabeth, which was the longest monarch to reign and sit on the throne in England. Yes, indeed. And we lost her. Yes. So now Prince Charles, or King Charles, is now the king. So we don't really know what's going on over there, but I guarantee we'll find out. Meghan Markle, Meghan and her husband doing their thing. You know, they got a little documentary sort of on Netflix. You go check it out. Yeah, go check it out. I was told it's pretty good. I haven't watched it yet, but I was told it was pretty good. Harry and Meghan, that's what it's called, I think. Nevertheless, a lot of things took place in 2022. Gas prices went up in 2022. Food, price of meats went up. I remember going into the market and a pack of chicken wings cost almost $25, which is ridiculous. A lot of recalls on ground beef, which is always. And don't forget, the number one that I never thought I saw, or probably happened when I was coming up. I have no idea. When they ran out of baby formula, that was scary. When they ran out of baby formula, baby milk for the babies. Yes. And a lot of women were scrambling to get baby milk. And what they were doing was they were ordering baby milk from other countries, like over there in Europe. And they would order milk from there, and they would ship it to them, which is pretty smart. So I never ordered something from overseas. Oh, wait a minute. Let me take that back. Yes, I have. I would be lying if I didn't, but I have many times. So, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what 2023 has in store. And I just want to close out 2022 with a big smile on my face. You know, yet I endure some hardships and some ups and downs, some letdowns, some disappointments, some heartbreaks and all that good stuff. But I'm in expectation to see what 2023 has in store for me. I'm in expectation to see what 2023 has in store for you and your household. So remember, come on now, we closed out 22 with a bang. So walk in 2023 with a smile on your face. Walk in 2023 with positive thoughts and positive vibes. And I guarantee, you know, the devil going to do his job. He going to do his job, but are you doing your own? So the way you walk in 2023 is the way your year going to be set. So you walk in positive, hey, your year going to be positive. It doesn't mean that you're not going to get hit from the left and the right, from the front to the back with negative stuff, and the whole kitchen ain't going to fall on you. It's just that you got to understand, got to know how you're going to receive it and how you're going to perceive it. So hip hop, hooray! Ho! We about to walk in 2023. God willing. Until next time, peace, deuces. And don't forget, Look us up on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all your podcast platforms. Peace, deuces, and soul. Thank you for tuning in to Women Talk, the Insight Empowerment Radio Show, live right here on Spreaker, Anchor, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and all your podcast platforms. I'm your host, Sharita Berry. Looking forward to meeting and seeing you in 2023. And guess what? Drop this right now while we still have you on air. We have some merch that we're dropping. That's right. 2023, we will be giving away free merch. That's right. So keep it locked right here. Women Talk, the Insight Empowerment Radio Show with your girl, Sharita Berry.